Hello and welcome. Good to see you all again. I'm Rick.
I'm Nikki.
And this is the weekly roundup. This is the video where we catch you up on the latest theme park news and rumors. Plus, at the end, I'll answer some viewer questions. Let's kick things off with some big splashy news.
Ooh, okay.
Splash Mountain's back in the news. Earlier in the week, one of the log flumes began to sink with 5 people in it.
Oh no.
So as the water encroached upon them, they decided to hop out.
Makes sense.
No sooner than they hopped out than they were reprimanded by a Disney cast member.
Oh no.
Told them they should not have gotten out of the flume.
But I was thinking.
I know. Now in Disney's defense,
Yeah.
they were in no danger of drowning.
Right, it's not that deep, I'm sure, but
the flume can only go down so far. It's not even, that far.
but it would still freak me out. The water's rising like Titanic.
Now, in the defense of the riders who exited the sinking flume,
Yeah.
can't blame them. I think I would have jumped out too.
Yeah, me too.
Let us know in the comments below. Would you have jumped out of that sinking flume or done what Disney said and stayed put?
Just let yourself sink down.
Hey, they only would have been wet from the waist down.
Okay. Hopefully there was no kids in there, hopefully.
I don't think so. I think it was 5 adults. So.
Oh,
But anyway, there you go. Sinking flumes.
Poor Disney. Sticking with Disney news, Animal Kingdom has some good stuff.
Yes, they do. Animal Kingdom welcomed a brand new baby mandrill into the world last month, and they have finally settled on a name for her.
Aww.
The name determined by the members of Disney's animal care team is Olive. The mother's name is Scarlet. The sister's name is Hazel.
Aww.
So now we have Olive in there.
So cute.
And the family has already been seen in that safari attraction that they have there.
Yeah.
Moving on to Busch Gardens, Tampa.
Yes.
Some more good news.
I like good news.
Testing is going on for Iron Gwazi.
Ooh.
And that's going to be a fun roller coaster.
That's scary.
So I will be there riding that coaster as soon as I'm able to do so.
You're braver than me. That coaster looks scary to me.
Well, that's one I'm really looking forward to. I like big, fast coasters.
It's going to be fun.
And it's a real good sign that they're doing tests. And I think they're doing tests with multiple trains on the track.
Excellent.
So they're getting close.
Excellent. That's great news.
We just don't know when they're going to open it up to the public.
Yeah.
And I can't hazard a guess.
No.
It could be any time. Christmas time, before Christmas. Who knows?
Next week? Who knows?
Who knows? I will be there as soon as I can, though.
Okay.
Now, in some Universal Orlando Resort news, we have learned that 2 of the hotels that have not yet reopened, Portofino Bay and Endless Summer Dockside, they will remain shuttered until at least through August 31st.
Oh, wow.
Endless Summer Dockside has not even had its grand opening yet. But I was invited out to view the hotel and the rooms, and you can check out that video. It should be popping up on the screen now in an info card, or you can check out the description box for a link to that video. Speaking of hotels, it might be easier for visitors to use those hotels, visitors that are from the tri-state area of New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut, as Florida has lifted its quarantine requirements for people entering the state.
Yeah. Just come on in.
They can step in the state and start having fun right away now.
All right.
No need to wait.
Welcome to Florida.
The flip side, though.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Florida has no control over this part of things.
Okay.
But once they return home to New York or New Jersey or Connecticut, according to those states, they must self-quarantine because they visited Florida.
Well, things have flipped, haven't they?
Now, it should be. Now, if they're working from home, that should be okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So. That's true.
Hope you're working from home after you visit. Sound the alarm. On to the rumors.
Rumor alert. Rumor alert.
We've got a small budget, people. That's the best we can do.
Oh my goodness.
Remember in that one video where I asked you guys, how would you feel if Super Nintendo World came into studios instead of Epic Universe?
Right.
Well, that idea is picking up steam. It's rumored that Universal, in an effort to honor their agreement and plans with Nintendo, is revisiting their plans to take out the Woody Woodpecker Kids Zone and put Super Nintendo World in there as they originally planned before the Epic announcement. The main reason for doing this would be to quicken the pace of actually opening the Orlando version of Super Nintendo World. Now, I consider this to be both good news and bad news.
Or good rumor, bad rumor.
Exactly. The good part of it is we would get a new land, an awesome new land in Super Nintendo World.
Right.
The bad part of that, I feel like, would be if that happens, it would almost be a death sentence to Epic Universe.
Yeah, that's the first thing I thought of.
Because that's going to be a huge, or supposed to be a huge theme park, and you're going to need those anchors.
Yeah, kind of like what JCPenney's and Dillard's, you know?
Like malls would have those big store anchors.
Exactly.
Well, at Epic Universe, having Super Nintendo World would be a big anchor.
Yeah.
Having a Harry Potter section would be a big anchor.
Yeah, How to Train Your Dragon.
Yes. Now, see, because, to me, if you're a family in Idaho or whatever, I don't think you're sitting at home dreaming of coming to Orlando to see the classic monsters. Dracula, Frankenstein. I don't think so. I think, that's not a big anchor to me.
Right.
Nintendo World would be.
Yes, that could be a driving force for a lot of people to come visit.
So if Super Nintendo World went into studios, to me it's a bad sign for Epic, unless they would get some other huge big anchor, like I don't know, Lord of the Rings or something.
Okay.
Just that's just how I feel about it. I feel like that if a new theme park would need something catchy.
That big.
Catchy. And
Yes,
Fantastic Beasts, it's not as strong as the original Harry Potter series, so
yeah,
that's the rumors.
Eesh.
And now on to the question and answer segment of the video. You've got the questions, I've got the answers, hopefully. Now, if you would like to submit a question or a video idea, now the questions, I kind of use anywhere between 6 and 10. I try to pick questions that maybe I think have a mass appeal that will help the most people, or I just find interesting.
Okay.
So, but if you want to submit a question or a video suggestion, visit myrixflix.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom of the homepage, and you'll see a little thing there where you can click on and submit a question or a video idea.
All right.
And with that said, let's start with the questions. Number
All right.
one.
Number one. This one's from Dylan. When are you planning to do a live stream?
Live streaming. It is something we are considering. I'm moving towards that. I'm buying some equipment. We got a new smartphone.
That's right.
We got a gimbal. I think what's holding me up is I really do need to see an eye doctor.
Yes, I think, you definitely need to go get an eye appointment.
Just because it's hard for me to read the screen, so we got a lot of comments in those live streams I got to keep track of. Now, I can see far away. We can be walking down by, Louis Pizza, and I can tell you, it's only a 10-minute wait for Transformers.
That's crazy. I'm like, how can you see that?
I just can't see right in front of me. So I better
That's our
I better check on getting some glasses or something. I don't know. We'll see what the doc says.
All right. Next is from Josh Grabiak. Hey, Josh. With the temporary closing of Poseidon's Fury and rumors that it is not opening again, what would you want to see happen to the attraction and the surrounding area?
Okay.
Ooh.
That did not make my rumors list. I have not heard that other than
from what you guys have been saying to us.
I have a couple of you viewers who commented that. That Poseidon's Fury may not open again.
Right.
I haven't heard it from elsewhere, so I don't know that to be a big rumor. The rumor I'm saying is that Fear Factor Live is not coming back. Yeah. That's my rumor. But the Lost Continent, because you're right. Sinbad's gone. The Poseidon's Fury, really just the restaurant is like the main thing there.
Right.
I'll go with Lord of the Rings again. If they don't use it to replace Nintendo World at Epic, let's put Lord of the Rings right there.
Okay. This one's from Jose. At Universal, are express passes of any utility on the weekends, or is the virtual line enough?
Express passes, I don't see them being that useful until maybe Christmas. We're about to enter into a very slow season.
Right. Now, the only counterpoint to that is that, like we said last week, Universal offered Florida resident ticket passes. You buy one day and you get the rest of the year free until the 24th of December. So to me, I'm like, okay, well, that picks up over the weekends. So if you are talking weekends,
There you go. Maybe they're more valuable on the weekends.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an uptick in, people coming on the weekends.
But
so,
as I always say,
yes.
do not buy the express ticket or passes before you get there. You can go inside the park, get a feel for it,
mm-hmm.
and then if it's too busy for your liking, then go find one of the stores. They're spread out all over the park there that sell the express passes. You don't have to go all the way to the front to find, to buy express passes, but best to wait to see, get a feel for the park first.
Exactly. This one is from Kimberly Carlson. Any more talk about the parks closing for a couple days during the week?
No, they've adjusted their hours.
Yeah.
Even Disney has reduced their hours as well.
Yes, they have.
I have not heard of them actually, like real rumors or solid rumors about them shutting down for 1 or 2 days.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it happened though.
Right. I mean, things change daily around here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It'd be difficult for Disney because Disney has that whole reservation system. I guess they could just block out the days then, I guess. Never mind. It'd be easy for Disney to do it.
Right. People would be upset if that.
Yeah.
I get 3 days and that day's the one that's closed.
Pass holders are already upset with Disney.
Yeah, they're not the happiest right now.
Yeah, so anyway.
Okay, number 5 is from Callum Duffy. And do you find that more things are open at the weekends than during the week, like more food outlets and rides?
The weekends, there are more things available, especially with food. For example, at Universal, up at the hub, there's Fresh Eats. Okay. On the weekends, they have Voodoo Donuts up there.
That's true. In the hub, the security hub.
Yeah.
Yeah, that area.
During the weekdays, there's no donuts up there.
Okay.
So, and then what else? Oh, one weekend we were there and Schwab's Pharmacy was open for ice cream.
Yeah, just randomly open.
So
it was crazy. We walked by and it smelled delicious because they were making homemade waffle cones.
Yeah. So we have noticed a few more food places, like open during the weekends.
Yeah, I would say so. Okay, this is from Oliver. Out of all the weekdays, what day is usually the least busiest at Universal Orlando Resort since it has opened?
Weekdays, it's hard to say. I would think Fridays, I think Mondays and Fridays, since they bump up against the weekend, would not be the case.
Are the busiest. Okay.
Yeah, so I was, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I don't think there's much difference between those 3 days.
Okay, sure. All right, here we go. Number 7 is from...
Do your best. That's what I have to do when I do Patreon names.
Gavarella?
Gavarella.
All right, Gavarella. Here you go. Sorry if I butchered that name. Okay. Can you only buy the Universal face masks at the parks, or are they available online? I love the Hogwarts face masks.
Well, that's a yes and a no.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned the Hogwarts stuff. No, you can't buy those online. You have to get those in the parks. Now, Universal masks, like the generic ones that say Universal Studios or Love is Universal, or they even have a couple of Halloween Horror Nights masks, you can buy online at shop.universalorlando.com.
But there is also a phone number that you can call for that Harry Potter merchandise or merchandise that you don't see online.
True.
You're just really specific on what exactly you want, and they will fill your order over the phone.
Just like we mentioned with that limited edition wand.
Yes, and Hagrid's umbrella. A lot of that stuff, people have had success using that phone number, so we'll include it in the description.
Yes, I will.
All right. Let's see. From Olivia, how many people can you link to a Universal photo package?
I think it's sort of unlimited, but don't get too crazy with the numbers.
Right.
For example, like I have one. I have a annual pass, photo pass.
Mm-hmm.
If I came in with 6 people, I would be able to go into one of the photo pass locations and they would duplicate my card for 5 people. I'm like, can you just make them copies? Because like if you're a family of 6 and maybe the kids or whatever are, their cousins are a little older, they can go off on their own and do stuff. So it's like you're just getting copies for them.
Right.
Now, I don't know what would happen if you came, I need 20 copies.
Right.
That seems a bit extreme, but something reasonable for your family, it should be no problem.
And it's all linked to one email.
Yes, it's one account that would have one email and one login. So only one person could control that. You can't have separate different accounts. Right. So all the pictures that these 6 people are getting would go to the one account.
Right.
Then you can download them and email them and stuff like that.
Exactly. All right, this is from Terry. Are Freestyle Cups still available? And if so, how do the refills work in the parks. It looks like freestyle stations are closed.
No, they are not closed. The Freestyle Cup works as always at Universal. Other than they kind of socially distance the machines. So if you have like a row of 4 freestyle machines, 2 would say they're closed so that the people are more spread apart. And also, like some of the places, and I think all the places, there's an attendant there that will fill up the cup for you.
Yeah, exactly. So you're not just kind of do it yourself anymore.
Right.
You'll have an attendant help you.
Yeah, that's the only change.
Yeah. Okay. So this last one is from Jonathan. Do you think they will decorate Universal Studios for Halloween even though HHN isn't happening this year?
I sure hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I haven't heard, but you know, Halloween is so connected with Universal, you would hope they would.
Yes.
I even thought about doing a video, Rix Top 6 ideas for Halloween at Universal now.
Yes.
Stuff like they should still have fog machines.
Yeah.
And they should maybe still have a kiosk for the pizza fries.
Yes, like specialty snacks.
Twisted tater.
Yeah, or specialty, drinks.
Yeah.
Just have a kiosk here or there,
Yeah.
Throughout the park during the day that you can still kind of get the, that nostalgia feeling for HHN.
And
even
hopefully they would put up some jack-o'-lanterns and stuff.
Yeah.
A few decorations, yeah.
That's what we're all, hoping for, definitely.
Yes, we'll find out soon enough.
That's right.
It was all the questions.
That's it.
Awesome.
We're
Good
done
job.
for today.
So thank you guys for watching, and as always,
Don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun.
Hello, new Flicksters, and welcome to the team. Amy and Dan Oftering as producers, Cindy Abrams as a producer, Fabricio Cefelli as a producer, and Prudence Sanfratello as a supporter. Thank you guys so much for joining the team.